Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Achoda Efenji. I am from Cross River State, from a family of four, three boys and a girl. I am an ex-seminarian. I attended one of the best seminaries in the country, perhaps in Africa, the National Missionary Seminary of St. Paul, where I had my formation, a very wonderful formation at that. I am doing this, perhaps sharing my experience to help young people who still have the vocation, who still wants to have a share in the priesthood, and to let them know that the seminary is a wonderful place to be. And being an ex-seminarian is not really a cause or a death sentence. I want to share my experience so that every family, the parents, brothers and sisters, relatives, friends, will understand what it means to be a seminarian and also to be an ex-seminarian. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I started nurturing the priestly ambition prior to my SSC, which I made a lot of effort, consultations and directions and all of that to be able to find my admired vocation. Eventually, I was admitted and then I started the seminary formation. But right before I went into the seminary, there were a lot of experiences too, ranging from the family background, the family reactions, and all that. I went on my own volition. I was not coerced, I was not forced. Nobody advised me to say go into the seminary and all of that. I did that out of my free will and then started looking for how I can make that possible. Reading hard, pass my WAEC and all of that because those were some of the requirements that you really need to meet up to be admitted. So all of that made me to really work hard towards that ambition. And eventually, like I said, I was admitted and I started the seminary formation. And somehow, down the line of formation, 8 years and few months later, in fact, I had just little months, let's say 6 months to assuming the clerical status or state. And I was advised, as the church will use it, advised to withdraw. Reasons might not be part of our discussions today, but definitely it is going to feature in this podcast. It is a one sure way that will help the young people and, in fact, the populace to understand what it means to be in the seminary and what it means to. I am undertaking this venture for love of the church and concern for humanity. It is my sincere intention to help the young people out there, help them make better decisions, help them in their discernment processes. And frankly speaking, being an ex-seminarian doesn't mean uh, you were a very terrible person. You are the societal connotation of an ex-seminarian is actually very frustrating. And that is one basic reason I have come to clear the air. Being in the seminary simply means a process. You are going through a process to discern and know if actually you were called to a particular way of life, namely the priesthood. And if for any reasons you were not up to that that point, then it simply means that you were not called in that regard. So the misconceptions and misrepresentations and all of that about ex-seminarians and all really doesn't make any sense. Yes, being an ex-seminarian simply means that there was a point you were in the seminary, and that also means that there was some turnaround at a point that warranted your exit from the system. And exiting the system naturally could be as a result of personal decision or maybe the institutional decisions, as the case may be. And that in no way implies that you are um, a worse person or in any way means that you are an evil person or in any form of that nature.